Doncic. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Chicago grabs the miss.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Please welcome to the court, your incredible. On the court, your Ice Box, who wants the defense.
Los Angeles has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Doncic off contact.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Vucevic. Misses in close. The Lakers in the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Jones. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A shot by Milton, no good. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
15 foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Free throw good, Herter.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Milton. Light covering. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It's been all about Luka Doncic. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
He's feeling it. Exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And those plays could make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
White looking around. High post Vucevic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic finds Reeves. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It'll be fun to see where he takes his game.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Giddey against Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Fires from 14. Again, Los Angeles.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside Williams. Outside White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 12 points in the game.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
Pass to connect. Reeves in the corner. Here's Doncic. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
White against Reeves. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely. Giddey kicks to Williams. Pass to Herter. Doncic against Williams. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Giddey against Doncic. That one goes in. He's got 8.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Out to Doncic. Connect with a wide open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's White. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you every week.
Stolen away. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. Traps in the tray. White's got 17 now.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Connect. And it's Shake Milton in for Austin Reeves. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Here's Giddey. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Third personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Doncic, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Herter kicks to White. Buzelis, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Kleba. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis with the ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time for your 3-1-2 crew.
Checked in for Los Angeles.
3-1.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic showing his strength.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's in there.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Giddey kicks to White. Here's Vucevic. And they call the foul, so a chance. At the line for one more coming up. The ball, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it.
Third team foul.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes on
the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of that, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's Finney Smith, and he finishes nicely on the way. Finney Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Jones dishes to White. For three, Smith. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Morris passes to Reeves. Morris with a screen on White. Here's Reeves. It's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Morris. Pass to Milton. Here's Finney Smith. He's defended by Herter. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Phillips, he's checked in for Chicago. Reeves with it. He's picked up by White. Reeves against White. Cuts off the pass. And here come the Bulls again. Chicago with the fast break. Phillips' shot is off. Lakers trail by 5. On the wing, Milton. Defended by Jones. Now, Finney Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. A free throw drops for Finney Smith. Ball's checked in for Chicago. Finney Smith hits them both. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones looking for an opening. To the wing right side. Here's Buzelis, and that comes off the assist. By Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Morris with a screen on White. Here's Reeves, takes it inside. It's all in. By the Bulls. Shoots the three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm. Assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Vincent is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Connect. Milton in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
The Bulls leading by 8. And here is Giddey. Here's Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Benson with it. Working on Jones. Over to the left wing. Baseline Jay on the way. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. 7 points for Dalton Connect.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And good that time. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Finney-Smith.
Yeah, easy goal.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that. Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for ball.
Dorian.
And the second free throw, good. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Benson with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Second team foul.
A free throw drops for Vincent. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And so Vincent nails both of them. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, Jones. To Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Smith with it. Lets it go from deep. And rebounded by Connect. Connect's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now the Lakers on the break. Hilton the pass to Vincent. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Milton finds Hayes. Again, Los Angeles.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Jones. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Lakers trail by 3. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Vincent.
Substitution, number 77, Luka Doncic.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Hayes kicks to Vanderbilt. And it's all evened up. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Doncic against Jones. Pass to Giddey. The 11-footer. And again, no good by Chicago. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Milton against Jones. Milton the pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Giddey. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 25 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Fans, make some noise.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. That comes in for Trey Jones. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired. About who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Doncic. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Over to the wing. Here's the 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run here. Doncic dishes to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted.
Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Bulls trail by 3. At the elbow, Vucevic. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Herter. Back to Giddey. Vucevic down low. Covered by Hayes.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch. Knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Count it. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Giddey against Doncic. Up and in on the way. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10
timeout.
coming that way.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Herter. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams inside. He's against Vanderbilt. And the Bulls with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic right side. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And they double up Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Reeves. Sinks the three-pointer. Reeves has got 23 points.
3 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Giddey. Doncic outside. Hayes the pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Herter. Bank shot. No good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic right side. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Doncic. Over Giddey. And it's Doncic missing. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Herter passes to Vucevic. Outside, White. Williams, a screen on Reed. And here is Williams. And here's Herter outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Josh Giddey. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
It's the first. That puts them on by 5.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Let's hear it for all our dancers.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And another miss by Chicago. And he commits the intentional foul.
Vucevic. First personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes.
No luck that time either. Doncic against Giddey. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Josh Giddey. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Luka Doncic.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented.
Irving, 2:30 a.m. She trying to